Hi guys, so I get to reflect on chapter 2, and the title of the chapter is God Has a Plan. The opening scripture says, "You did not choose me, but I chose you and appointed you that you should go and bear fruit and that your fruit should remain." And this chapter, man, it was very good, but a couple things that spoke out to me was to repeat, it was a reminder that God is so sovereign and that he does not make mistakes. He did not make a mistake with us. He did not make a mistake with us being saved. He knows what he's doing, but it's up to us to find and to discover why he saved us. What is our purpose? What does he want to do through our lives? And it says right here that he determined the exact places where we should live. He decided the precise generation in which we should be born. And even going to Third Wave training yesterday, we heard that when Pastor Ryan shared with us, he said that we are the generation of this end time harvest. And, you know, we see what's taking place. We see everything that's going on in the world. And what a privilege it is, I mean, to be a part of it, like to be able to let people know what God's done for us. Because it also shares this chapter. It says that the salvation, it's not just for us. Our salvation's not just for us. And that's what we need to not take lightly, because he didn't save us to just keep it to ourselves. He saved us with purpose. He saved us for a specific purpose, for a specific calling. And it says right here, God chose you for a specific purpose. And if God didn't have expectations for you to succeed in that purpose, he wouldn't have allowed you to be born. You have only one life to live for Christ on earth. Invest in it wisely. And sometimes we have to step back and reflect on, man, what am I doing? I know for me, it took me a long time. It took me a long time to figure out, man, what am I doing? I found myself just being saved for no reason. And another thing it says right here is, it talked about a man being born. It says right here, wait, let me find it. Hold on, because it's good. He says, right here. What would it profit a Christian if all his prayers were answered? A fine house, abundant income, blessings galore, but he missed the very reason for which God created him. What a waste that would be. And man, that's what we have to realize. It's not just for nothing. He didn't save us to just be a Christian, to just be one that sits on their calling. And I know how that is. I sat on my calling for a long time, but now, man, I just count it a privilege to be called by God. And that's how we have to see it. And on page 27, it says, what if the Father were only asked one question to us on that day? He's not going to ask us how large our salary was, how popular you were, what kind of car did you drive. It says that he will ask us only one thing. How many people did you bring with you? And he says, I dare not answer with such a weak reply as, Lord, you should have seen our choir. But I can't imagine, he says, God responding with eyes that would pierce my soul as he said, how many people did you bring with you? And that's where we have to really remember is we're not here for nothing. God has a specific plan and a specific purpose for all of us. But what are we doing with it? Are we pursuing it? Are we putting it on hold? Are we delaying it? That's why it's very important for us to stay close to him so that he could continue to reveal to us our purpose and continue to give us the burden and the heart that he has for his people. And we're not called for no reason. We're not called to just be ordinary people. We are appointed. And that's why it's very important for us to stay connected to him. But I hope that this ministered to you. I love you guys, and I can't wait to see your guys' next. And the challenge I have is, I would say, just to get closer to God this week. And I know you guys are close with him, but to really ask him, verbalize it. God, what is my purpose? Because for a long time I had to. I didn't know what my purpose was, but slowly he's showing it to me. And I encourage you guys to do that. God bless you. Bye.